Hey guys, how's everyone? I hope everything's okay. So, I just thought I'd make a quick video about something that happened to me actually yesterday. So, this story is basically about a company I used to work with. There was two people. Um, there was a CTO and then the actual owner. They were actually partners. Um, so yeah, they built a system. It was quite a big system, and I used to work there. Um, After a while they started to have conflicts, right? The usual stuff, the stuff that marketing guys ask you to do, then you can't do them because they're just not technically possible, right? At least not technically possible in that moment. So this I mean, this was usual stuff. It happened now and then, but at some point it got quite extreme. The CTO would be like, we don't have resources, we don't have the servers, we can't take the in-house server to the cloud because there is X, Y, and Z. There's so much work involved. And then the marketing guys or the owner would say like, you have to do it, find a way, and things like that, right? A lot of times you just won't listen to technical people, right? um, so I think, long story short, the CTO ended up leaving the company, and the owner was like, okay, finally the guy is gone, I have the freedom to do things I've always wanted to do. So his solution was to go hire an agency. So they hired the agency. um, I asked him one time. This is so they hired the agency after I left the company. So I asked him one time, how many people work for you, and he goes, pridefully, oh, there is 50 people on standby if you need. I say, okay, I understand the agency model, and I understand what you're saying. 50 people on standby means um, the agency is gonna hire some. Agency is gonna hire new people, right? If if you need them to manage your servers. So the agency took over. The CTO left. Now the CEO doesn't have connection with the CTO because there was this conflict. The CTO left, burned the bridges as well, totally, and now he's by himself. Now by himself means he's happy. He can do whatever he wants. He can tell the agency to do things he always wanted. He can make the major changes that the CTO wouldn't make, and he's happy. So he goes with the agency, signs the um, 2 years contract, then signs the 5 years contract once that expired. So now he's with the agency, and I was so the business model is PPC. So I signed up on the website. I wanted to get some stuff on my own website through their website because that's their business model is PPC. They can provide you certain things and you can put them on their website, and for each click you get paid. So I was talking to the guy. He set up my account and all that, and I said to him, I can't log in because there was some actual problem with the website, and so I said to him, I cannot log in. What should I do? And he said, he's trying to figure it out. He's gonna talk to the tech guys, the agency guys, and they'll see what's happening there. So he went there. The It took them a week to actually even figure out what the hell was wrong, because you know how agencies are. Anyway, so he come back. Now this is the funny part. This is what this whole story is about. Okay, CEO doesn't like the CTO. CTO gets pissed off. He leaves the company. CEO is happy. He can now run the show how he wants to run. Now I'm telling you the importance of tech people, you know. And he's happy. Goes and hires this agency, um, pays them fortune, and the server is still in house. It's not hasn't moved to the cloud because there's X, Y, and Z complications like there always were. And anyway, so I asked the guy to he well, he asked him. I asked him to get me the information so I can log in, right? And funny enough, he sends me the email, and the email itself. Here's the funny part. Now, he sends my email address, which I already know, which is fine. But he also sends me the my password. Now, if you're a developer, you know what's going on here. And I said to him, "How do you know my password?" And that's not how I said it, but I just said it like, um, "This is not normal, you know. Certain government agencies who are totally outdated store passwords in plain text." So I said to him, "The password was stored in plain text. Otherwise, you wouldn't be able to get me my password, exact password, you know." And he's confused. So he goes back to the agency, and the agency guys still haven't responded. Why? How the one of the staff was able to get my password? So I said to him, the only way they could get it is they could have access to the database, or there's some sort of interface where they could click and recover the password, and it actually gives you whatever is stored in the database, which is something in tech we don't want to do that. I mean, everyone knows it. Even the people who are just learning the tech, they know you got to hash your information. If you're storing the bank details of people, which you should not be storing, because there's so many complex laws and all that, you should offload that to something like Stripe and let them handle. But anyways, um, they should have been storing the information um, in whatever, they should have hashed the information, right? And so he said, thanks very much for this, blah blah blah, and they're gonna figure it out. Now they'll have to change their system, I guess. They'll have to run some sort of script and hash all the passwords. um yeah, run a script that goes through every single password and hashes it, and then change their system as well, the login system or whatever they're using. And yeah, they should not have the person shouldn't have been able to get my password anyway. So I told him, and I think he realized what's going on, because I sent him the links from government as well, the GDPR and all that stuff. But yeah, so this is the story really. You kind of, you should have some faith in tech people. No, we think that we can, just because someone said it can't be implemented, doesn't mean it can't. It just, the person understands how the system is built, and they are saying that based on everything that they've seen. They have built the system. So I think a lot of marketing people don't have too much faith in tech people. But yeah, that's the moral of the story. If you're gonna go hire an agency and get rid of your CTO, at least keep the CTO until you are done with hiring the agency, or bring someone in. Bring someone in to talk to the agency. Let the person ask the agency some questions before you sign the contract. These are simple questions. Where are you gonna store the data? Is the data encrypted? Is the website gonna have SSL? These simple things. You should actually be interviewing the agency before you hire them. That's the lesson. And anyways, it's Wednesday. I hope you guys have a good rest of the week. Catch you all later.